Welcome to the Hexagon.
Holy moly, we're live.
That transition was smooth as freaking
So
butter.
good.
Oh.
Thank you. Yes, welcome to the Hexagon TTRPG for another week of The Eye's End. And by week, I mean twice in 1 week. We're back for the finale. And we left off with initiative. We had taken everyone's initiative, and we're all ready for combat. So let's not waste any time, and let's jump straight into it. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Aye, Captain.
Let's go.
All righty. We have a special battle map to show with this week's episode. If we can do the little switcheroo.
All right. If
A
it breaks,
switcheroo.
I'm so sorry.
Also, let's while we're doing this, let's get a little sound check. Is
Check,
everyone audible?
1 2 1 2.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hear ye.
I think I hear everyone. It's difficult with like the echoing, but you know. If anyone in chat can just call out if there seems to be any problems, that would be great.
Guys, that's good.
Thanks, Shay.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And let's also check on Burns.
Yo.
Where's that FPS counter?
How's Burns looking and sounding? Is there a delay, buddy? Are we able to hold the
Want to do a
conversation?
1, 2, 3 clap?
I don't feel like there's a delay on mine.
Yeah, everyone all together.
What?
Well, he clapped first this time. I think he's into the future.
Yeah,
Damn.
All right. Clap on 3. 1, 2, 3. Close enough.
I literally clapped
All within
on
a second.
Clapped before.
I clapped on 3.
I literally
Way
clapped.
after.
I'm a drummer. I clapped as soon as you said 3. I timed it.
Beautiful.
All right. So it seems to be working pretty well. Fingers crossed it remains that way. But even if it doesn't, please be patient, everyone. This is going to be a bit of a long haul. So let me switch here the view of the map for a minute as I bring us over to Vitroland.
Whoa.
And so it's a relatively large battle map.
Oh my God.
But you'll see before you the edge of the cliff. You will
Edge of the
see the main, the lodge. And you will see your own portraits just outside the lodge as you were beginning to exit when the rain started falling. Or when all the Warforged started coming out of the puddles. And what you see before you are a few groups of Warforged squads that are all rushing towards you. Now, there was a protective shield from the rain that extends out a ways from the lodge. That is that yellow square that you see in front of it. And you guys can go ahead and place yourselves wherever you want, essentially in that space, before we begin.
Gosh, so many squares.
Do we know what those water spouts are?
Yes, those are stalks of lightning. So lightning had crashed down from the sky, and it spawned these eye stalks made of electricity. And so there are, as you guys are placing your characters, there are 4 eye stalks, there are 3 titans, and there are 8 Warforged squads.
Are we allowed to go on the lines?
You can go on the lines, yes.
Oh wait, no, those are our warriors. Oops,
What? No, those are bad guys.
those are bad guys.
No, they're
Those are bad
Yep.
guys.
Okay, I thought it was the
we're the warriors.
woodmen statues.
No, the statues are the 2 big giants from One Piece.
Right.
These guys?
Yeah. There's Dory and Broggy, Yargo's close friends, or who used to be his close friends before they died, and he re-sculpted them from the trees that they were reincarnated as.
Where's Beginia? Here?
Boginia is the little girl there right on the door, essentially.
Who's the
Um,
fire giant?
That's Yargo. That's Yargo.
Okay.
The one up here, you mean?
No, the one below by Edmund.
Fire.
By Edmund.
Oh,
Oh, yes, that's D.
Okay.
That is D. This one over here. And he'll move up.
That's Bulgania, and then yeah, that's D. Okay.
Now, also let me know, because we don't use Roll20 very often, so this might be a bit of a learning experience. But if I pull this up, it
I
should
see it.
pop up.
I see. Yeah.
The stream sees it too.
I'm like almost dead last.
Oh God.
Yeah, and
Like, I'm
there's
right down there with you.
Little Joe Ali and Neslin are in here as well. Though I've separated the 2 groups, so you'll see that their initiative count is incredibly ridiculously high. Or you don't see it, actually.
I'm actually not there.
Oh, wait, that might be because we're not focused on their screen right now.
Probably.
So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So for me, I see all of them. For you guys, you don't. So that's good to know.
Sick.
Yeah, so all of you have taken position here underneath the shelter. And these Warforged squads are now moving towards you. And you can hear, and Taurus, maybe you can see from around the corner of the lodge, that there is an entire army of Warforged essentially attacking the giants. And so they've already initiated combat, and you guys are about to initiate as well. But I'm going to move over to Little Joe and Neslin, so we get a glimpse of what's going on with them.
Oh wow!
Beauty.
Look at these cool ass.
So this is the room with the basin of water that they had snuck into, and let me describe what you see, because I haven't described it yet. As the 2 of you are there with the lightning crashing down on all of the crystals throughout the room, the large machine in the ceiling begins to churn. It begins to get louder and louder, and the entire tower that you're standing in begins to shake and rumble. This goes on for a little bit, or a few seconds, as it builds up in power. And you notice that the water has begun to ripple as a reaction to the vibrations. And you see 2 jolts of lightning strike down on the ground, and likewise they turn into these eye stalks of pure energy. And out from the farthest, so essentially opposite of you, all the way at the bottom of the map, a small figure steps through one of the metal grates that is blocking exit from this room. He just passes right through it. And it's a little man that Neslin has seen before. It was the halfling that had been experimented on about the same time as you were by Copperrain. And he looks rather tired. He's got huge bags under his eyes. His orange hair is kind of frizzled all over the place. And he's carrying on him this like bandolier of an assortment of various vials. And he comes in and he's like wiping drool off his face. He points out across the room to you. And he goes, Neslin! It was supposed to be me. I was going to create the Chaos Brew, and you just waltz in here with it already in your blood. You're a fake! You're not even a real alchemist.
Who are you?
Talk to you like that, dude?
He goes, don't pretend like you don't know me. I saw what Copperrain did to you. Thinks you're the chosen one, huh? Well, I think not. Because as soon as I'm done with you, a little drop of your blood is all I need to recreate that masterpiece. And when I do, I'll become the most powerful sorcerer in all of Irea. I'll show you. And he grabs a vial off of his chest, and it's like this murky, gray, cloudy liquid, and pops open, and for a split second it becomes rainbow colored. And he downs it. And as he does, it almost looks like the area around him begins to dim. Like light is being pulled away from his surroundings and into him. His eyes become swirling spirals of multicolored rainbows. And his mouth grows into a huge grin. His hair begins to stand up, and he begins to float off the ground about 5 feet. And as he does this, you will notice wild magic begins to come off of him. And I'm going to roll wild magic. But my papers are not here. Give me a minute.
Neslin, what's the plan?
You are always forgetting something.
I think we're gonna have to explode him.
Should I be
Alrighty. I was wondering why there was so much room on my table. Okay.
He's the inferior version of myself.
Oh yeah.
So here we go. He's going to down this potion, this fake wild brew that he's trying to create, and it is going to activate. Okay, that's a 98. And you see that as he rises off the ground a little bit, there's like sparks and swirls of magical energy that are leaping off him. It's just the chaotic wild magic. He's like escaping him and bouncing around. His skin begins to change, and it looks like it becomes metal. And he becomes all like shiny and chrome, and he's floating, but he can't sustain his own weight, and he falls down onto the ground, and he looks at himself and kind of like feels it and goes and he stares at you. That is going to be beginning of combat here in this room. Let's start, shall we?
Let's go, team. You guys got this.
So at the top of initiative here, yeah, you'll see the initiative values are ridiculous. It's because I added plus 30 so that they're separated from me in my list of initiative. So at first, it's one of the eye stalks, and you're going to see it immediately turns, and this eyeball forms out of like pure energy at the center of it, and it's going to look at you, Neslin. And as it looks at you, you feel a very familiar, uncomfortable sensation as all of the magic in your body is drained away from you.
Not again. I think that thing sucks out my magic.
You'll also notice that any equipment you have on you as well, if it is magical, it is no longer magical while this thing is looking at you. After the eye, it is Little Joe.
Okay. I'm going to move towards this guy here. I'm going to cast Emboldening Bond.
Okay.
So just on Neslin and myself. Actually, no, it's only Neslin. But he gets to roll an extra d4 and add it to any attack, an ability check, or a saving throw. And I'm just going to move towards this guy about... I can move... Somebody move for me. It's a little frustrating. Just like...
Yes, Brent, if you don't mind moving, keeping track of Little Joe, yeah, you should have permission.
Tell me
to
where.
move this token.
Just 50 feet ahead. Well, I can go 55. So, yeah, move me my 55 towards the little red dude. And then I'm just going to use my bonus action for patient defense.
You said 50 feet ahead?
55. Towards Mr. in red. But so I don't land in the front. So yeah, you can make me go to the left. Sorry.
Okay, so it's just one further. Got it.
Yeah, so Emboldening Bond gets to add a d4 to any of basically any rolls. Yeah, patient defense on this children.
Beautiful. And that's your turn.
Sir.
All right. After you, it is the other eye stalk. And it is going to turn its gaze towards you. And so, same situation. You feel magic, or the magic within you, sort of disappear. Any equipment you have, same deal. It becomes mundane as long as the eye is looking at you. So I'm going to apply a little thing here just so we can see. Does that show up for you guys? Yeah, there's like a little face there. Yeah. Just like a little face over your portrait
Oh yes, I see.
to indicate that you are currently being anti-magicked.
Does this count for my key points?
Very good question. I'm going to say it does not count. Like, you can still use your key points, but like, for instance, your feature that lets your strikes be counted as magical, that would not take effect. So you can still use like all your key points to do your various of things.
I can still stun a mouse, is what I want.
Yes. That should be fine. And that is the Stalk's turn, and then it is Neslin.
So I think Neslin, what he wants to do is try to get behind that pillar that's next to me, or just get out of line of sight of both of the eye things.
Okay.
Take him out, and I'll handle this guy.
So I only have 15 movement, so because I have 2 freaking lumps on my feet. So that's literally. Would this be considered like out of vision? Can I do I have to crouch or anything, or is it?
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to
am I
ask you
short
to
enough?
make a stealth check.
Okay. I rolled a 21.
21, very nice. Okay.
Hey, 21. Hot.
All right, 21. All right. So you hide behind the pillar with the crystal, and you feel as you get out of sight, your magic begins to come back to you.
Would I know if these entities are like are they actual like human, like I mean like flesh? Like, can I hit them with magic, or is it really like would I assume that my magic would just go through them?
It looks like it's completely made of electricity.
But the eye is an actual like object though, right?
No, it's just like the energy is coalescing into a form that resembles an eye.
I think Nessun will, if possible, like I want to peek and try to strike it with a spell.
Okay.
So I think the one on my left is the one I would attack, and I'm gonna use Chromatic Orb, just as the first level spell, just testing the waters.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna choose. Well, yeah, I'll roll the hit first. Yeah. So that's a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
And I'll choose. Let's see which damage. I'm gonna choose. Frost damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to focus on the eye if possible, and see what happens.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Well, how much damage?
14.
14. Okay. Whoops, that's the wrong one.
A little warm up.
Okay. And so you see, as you cast your chromatic orb, your icy chromatic orb, it does indeed strike the stalk. Let me just verify something here, though. Yeah. So you see that it kind of disperses for a second when it gets hit, but your spell kind of explodes on it. It doesn't go through it or anything. And like the energy, the electricity that it's made out of kind of sporadically kind of shoots out for a moment, but then it kind of comes back together. But you see that it did make like a proper contact with it.
All right, so that's gonna be my turn, but next turn will be Spicy.
Okay. Good.
Is my emboldening bond feature still in effect for him as well?
I haven't used it. Is it kind of like the
just-
bardic inspiration?
It's similar, except it's continuous. So for 10 minutes, you're able to use 1d4 per turn.
Oh, I don't know that.
And
That
just
would.
add it to the
Oh, my rolls are really good, but it's only for like attack rolls, right?
Yeah. It's for attack rolls, ability checks, and save.
Okay, perfect. I'll remember that.
Yeah, I get to use it too, but I don't know if it's supposed to stay. It's my cleric feature. Yeah, you let me know if it stays on, if it comes back, or if it's canceled because I'm under the magical
So because Nezin was under the effects of it, while the eye was looking at him, he wouldn't be able to use the bonus, but because it persists even after it stops looking at him, he still has the access to it.
Okay, so it comes back basically when we're not being looked at. Cool. Great, thank you.
No problemo. And after Neslin, it is going to be William Kale, the wild magic sorcerer. And he is going to cast a little spell. He's going to hold up his hand, and you're going to see some green energy begin to form in the palm. And he is going to try and throw it. He lost sight of Neslin, so he's going to try and throw it at Little Joe.
Whoa, dude. Roll.
and you're just going to hear him. He goes, "Get out of my way! I'm not interested in you!" And he's going to whip it at you. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? The
He's leaving an
DC,
advantage
the
on
DC
that.
is 17.
You're letting me know the DC. Does dodge affect saving throws like that? I also have dodge.
Dodge is when creatures attack you,
Right.
I believe. I don't think it does
But
anything.
I get advantage anyways because I'm a freaking monk. And I rolled 12 twice, but that's plus 11, so 23.
All right, so you do save. So you're going to take half damage. But essentially, it's like a giant.
I take no damage.
Oh, you take no damage. Very nice.
You're wrong.
I am wrong. All right, so you completely avoid it. There's this huge glob of acid that comes towards you. How do you avoid it?
Just like that.
I don't see your face right now. You're gonna have to describe it for me.
Oh. I just kind of like move. I move back and I just like kind of like twist away, like very slowly, like almost like I just watch it go by. And but my feet stay in one place, but my upper body kind of like contorts at a weird angle to get around it.
Beautiful.
And I just get back up like nothing happened and look at him. And go, it's not chill, man. Let's just talk, bro. Let's relax.
Slow motion avatar.
And as you do that, though, he's going to go, curse you! And he puts his hands onto his chest, and he is going to use his bonus action to cast
Good
a
lord.
quicken spell.
This guy's a freaking sorcerer.
He is indeed. And you're going to see his image begin to shift. And it looks like there's multiple of him.
Your
Mm-hmm.
It's like, whoa. Rad.
That's freaking sick. All right. And with that, we will move back over to Vitro then.
Bye.
Bye.
BRB.
So back here, we will start with an eye stock that is going to, well, mind you, we'll start with Taurus. There's a bunch of battle happening that people cannot see. Boginia is waiting by the door, and she's right by Edmund. So she's kind of gonna like tug on your clothes, and she's gonna go, well, what should I be doing?
What are you good at?
I mean, I'm good at making people do stuff, but these aren't people.
Can you make any of those toys? A bigger army, a bigger help.
No, that's Daddy that does that.
Well, maybe you can do it too.
But he's got like big hands and he like works with trees and stuff. I don't have any tools. And she kind of just like mid sentence turns into the lodge and like begins looking for stuff.
You got your brains. I make things with my own two hands. You can make it too. Come on, Boginia. You're a morale. You stay happy, we stay happy.
You hear her voice trailing off inside, and you hear her call out, and she goes, Pyrota, what should I do? As she goes further in. The next is Tortoise.
Well, that'll keep her safe.
All
Thank God.
right. What's the first move?
I mean,
Kind of take your pick on
Yeah.
which enemy you want.
We should work. Some of us should work together. If we spread apart too thin, they'll destroy us.
That is true. We could have waited.
We'll cover each other's backs.
My movement is lenient, so I can go wherever you guys go.
All right.
Let's stop these ones from attacking the backs of our allies, and then we'll reinforce them.
Yeah, I got 2 words of advice for everyone. Attack!
Two
The
words.
exclamation point is the other word.
I'll go for the big one. I'll run towards the eye stalk.
Okay.
I see my freaking. Actually, got to play by the rules today, huh? 40
Get
feet
us
of
on
movement.
semantics.
I don't have 40 feet of movement. All right.
Oh, because like right now, technically, your token is
Oh, no, I
inside
was
the eye stalk.
there.
Oh, you guys can't see the circles around them.
Nope.
Oh, that's unfortunate. How do I show that? How do I show that? Because that would be very helpful.
Have it on the GM layer.
No. Oh, here we go. Do you see the red circle
yes.
around it?
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's annoying that I have to do that every freaking
Manually.
goddamn thing.
So what's the
Okay,
red
well,
circle?
the red circle, it's because
Just do
it's
it when you run
the creature sizes are always like squares or cubes rather.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's just to
We could
show that you don't
technically
have to
hit
be
it from
like
there.
right next to the actual thing. You can be like effectively a space away from it.
Is it looking at me at the moment?
It is not.
Wonderful.
Got it mid blink.
Can I just know that it looking at me, because we faced similar creatures to Xanabin, and I was right in the middle of their eyesights, and my magic didn't work. Do I have to play dumb, like I don't know what's gonna happen?
No, you can assume what
Okay.
might happen. It hasn't happened yet,
Or yeah, I guess I don't know,
Um,
but I assume.
but yeah, I mean, you've encountered it before.
Wonderful. I just reach into the sword, like with my fucking spirit and soul,
Mhm.
and I draw within it the feeling of victory, the blinding light
Oh,
of
yes.
being victorious, and I will
That's a biggie
cast
for
the-
CJ.
God damn it!
Oh, no.
Indigo.
I cast
Blasting.
I mean, oh yes.
blinding smite.
Oh,
So my next hit
okay.
have to roll something special, and I will
Make me feel special.
take a couple shots. So I'll take a disadvantage on the first one. That's a natural one. Thank you. Very cool.
Very cool.
And my second attack is with the sword of victory. It shall be a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Okay, foul beast. Just gonna do this for now.
Sword of victory.
So that is 9 damage plus 7, so 16. Well, okay, 9 slashing,
Mhm.
7 radiant,
Okay.
and then he has to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 17.
And this is for the DC 17.
Yes, sir.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Constitution. So it fails. This is for blinding, right?
Yes.
All right. Describe your attack against it.
I think I'm overcome with this desire to win, and so I lash out just super wide, and I just maybe it dodges out of the way, or I just completely whiff. But then I come in with a smaller, quicker strike back up, and I try and pump the light in from the bottom of the stock, and I'm imagining it as I have this spell cast traveling up and blinding it. It still will take the damage, but depending on what you say, the rest won't be true.
Yeah, so it definitely takes the damage. You feel your strike land true, and that radiant energy kind of splits it down the middle, and it takes a second for its form to reconstruct itself.
Mhm.
And you see its energy eye. It kind of like it reappears, and it looks a little confused at first, but then it's like it kind of focuses, and it doesn't look like it's had it, like the blinding effect doesn't seem like it's done anything.
Beautiful. Not beautiful. That explosion does an additional 14 radiant damage.
Very cool.
And then I turn black. I am already black in this game. I turn back.
Any more black?
This creature, it has shoved away my blindness spell as if it was a mere spit from my teat. We must find another way, but make sure, if you are in its line of sight, not to try and waste any spells. We know what happens. And
Good one, brother.
That won't be a problem for
Where
me.
did he get that?
The old teeth spit.
It's an old Duhurst saying. Spit for my teeth.
And that's me.
Beautiful.
My teats.
And you'll see as you rush over to a group of these Warforged are going to begin rushing in. So they are going to move to attack Ulbrich. And they sort of remain as a group, and when they move, they're kind of like climbing over one another and sort of like moving underneath, and they move like a single unit. So just imagine it as like one large,
Like a swarm.
like a swarm, yeah.
Gotcha.
And so when it gets close to you, they're all going to just kind of like try and dogpile you with attacks. What is your AC again? Could you remind me?
It's 26.
26. Okay. 26. All right. So out of the swarm, they hit you once, and they will do a little bit of damage. The Warforged. Okay. Take some getting used to. And you're going to take 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
That's one group, and then afterwards it is you.
It's me already? All right. Well, I mean, since they so nicely came up to me, I guess I'll attack them back. But first I'm going to go into a rage.
Very nice.
Fight fire with fire.
And
First, I'm gonna flip
I'll-
out.
Could I
swing
stop
it.
you there though? What does your rage look like now?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now before kind of like he had like all his armor and everything, and he would kind of like charge in and start like wailing away like ferociously. Now I feel like the kind of tendrils that had kind of taken root in his body during the reincarnation ritual are still there, as he mentioned last time, and they start kind of glowing green a little bit.
Ooh.
And he kind of goes and like you see kind of like his shoulders start like going up and like down, like heavy breaths, and then like he like just charges in and goes, and it's like a very intense kind of like direct rage rather than something a bit more outward.
I'm
Awesome.
totally picturing Princess Mononoke when Ashitaka is mad and like his arm starts glowing those tendrils. I'm picturing like that.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so I'm gonna use the my two-handed maul, and let's roll that, shall we? I am going to recklessly attack,
Yeah.
and I will use Great Weapon Master. Or actually, no, technically, this isn't a two-handed thing, so this is not Great Weapon Master, this is just a one-handed thing. So never mind. That's going to be a 33 to hit.
A 33 hits.
Cool. That's going to be 18 plus. So it's 18 bludgeoning plus my rage is 4, so 22 bludgeoning plus 5 fire.
Okay.
And I take 1 fire damage from the weapon itself. And then I'm going to attack again.
Beautiful.
Another little reckless attack. Thank God for reckless. That's a 31 to hit. So that's 17, 21 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of fire.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So as the group kind of like swarms up onto you, they get a small hit on you, and then you just go into your rage with your maul, and you absolutely decimate 2 of the group. So the group becomes smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. So you destroy 2. There is like 4 part of each group. You destroyed 2 out of the 4.
Okay.
After
Cool.
which, if there's nothing else you can do, it'll be
Yeah. No, that's it.
okay.
Oh, while I'm raging, any hostile creature within 5 feet of me has disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me.
Okay.
Unless they're immune to being frightened or can't see or hear me.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, if you notice that there's enemies attacking somebody adjacent to you, or close to you, just call it out, because I might forget.
No problem.
Thank you. Let me just do something here. I will get rid of 2 of these. Does everyone see that?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay.
Hi.
Oops, my mouse is doing something weird. Whoa. Sorry, my mouse is not working. It's like stuck at the top of my screen for some reason.
No, it's. I think somehow it's connected to your Surface. I don't know if you.
Oh,
can
okay.
see
Wait,
that.
I'm gonna exit that. Okay.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I had screen without borders, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I was also trying to unmute myself, and you kept moving the mouse.
Oh, that's what was happening.
Lena, let's fucking go.
Thanks, Lena.
Thank you, Lena.
Oh my goodness, Lena, thank you.
Yo, look at the explosion of emotes. Yeah.
The golden shower.
Freaking Lan Narwhal gets me every time.
Amazing. So after Albrecht, or rather at the end of your turn, because you're raging, you find that after swinging your maul a few times, it begins to like glow hotter and hotter, and it's almost like it starts to sag a little bit. Like the head of it starts to like it's becoming like oddly malleable.
Okay.
That's it. So after that, it is going to be one of these titans. You guys can hear the sounds of combats with the giants. And then it is going to be the eye stalk in front of Taurus. It is going to look down at you. But it is not going to look... Oh, no, it is going to look at you, actually. I need to do this. It's going to glare at you with its eye, Taurus, and you're going to suddenly feel like all the magic in your body is leaving you. Your connection to... to the Pental, your connection to the Angel of Victory, it all begins to disappear. But then there is a sudden warmth that hits your back, coming from the lodge. The warmth of the hearth seems to envelop you, and suddenly your magic comes back. So the eye stalk is going to take its turn to stare at you, but its anti-magic doesn't seem to have any effect on you.
Yes.
After which it is going to be Lyria.
Sweet.
Who to kill? Who to kill?
Pretty damn much. I'm going to help out Misha because it's her versus a squad of four Warforged. So I think that what I would like to do, I'm going to use question for the PA system. Was that only reach as far as like under this roof?
No, I'm going to say that the PA system lets like pretty much everyone on the map, like all your allies, can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I built it into the roof too. Gotta get up there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, like, I was like, do I have to use this before we leave this area? That helps a lot. So I'm going to aim at the group of enemies that are where Misha is. I'm going to knock one of the booming arrows and let that fly.
Okay.
So I'm just going to aim for like the corner of like where the dude is. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. So first things first, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. That's a DC 18.
All right. That is a fail.
Okay, sweet. That's for all four of them?
Yeah, it's for the group.
What? Cool. So they're all knocked prone, and they take 2d6 straight up from the arrow. So that's going to be 7 damage, 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
And I lose 1 arrow. Perfect. The arrow bursts apart with a magical doing that for 10 and within 10 feet. And then my actual bow is going to do 9 plus, so 9 piercing and 7 force.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use I should have done this on the first attack. I'll use a bonus action to enchant my bow and whisper the secret Duharstian words of magic that none of you can know. And use the festering charge. A bonus action, I can prime the Scourge of Fangs. And until the end of my turn, any creatures that take damage from it must make a DC 14 con save or become slowed. And I'll do that at the next group of 4, a little ways away, that have not attacked anyone yet.
Okie doke. So this one over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now the group that you attacked, which of the 4 would you like to destroy? Because you destroyed one of them.
I aimed for, like, in my head, I aimed for the back, the bottom left one, because he's the furthest away from Misha, and I don't want to hit Misha with the sound wave, so.
Understood.
He's at the center of the explosion and just.
Okay. Yeah, the rest kind of like go flying. They like fall down prone. They will take a while to get back up.
Sweet. So that's a 16 on the second group?
16 to hit?
Yeah.
16 does not hit.
Okay. So that arrow kind of like flies through. I curse. And I take out an incendiary arrow, and then I fire that arrow.
Beautiful.
This is going to be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, perfect. So that is going to be 8 plus. So 8 piercing, 9 force. They have to make a con save, DC 14.
Okay. They fail the save.
Okay,
They'll
sweet.
catch
They
on fire.
No, the con save is for the festering charge.
Oh, I see.
They're slowed until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
All right, and then they have to make a dex save for a fire arrow.
Do they have a disadvantage because they're slow?
I don't know. You tell me.
They do now.
I'd imagine your dexterity.
That's a natural 1, so they fail.
Hell yeah. So that's 2d6 of fire damage, so that's 4 fire damage. But because they failed the dex save, they also catch fire. And at the start of their next turn, they will take another 2d6.
Very cool. So they're slowed and on
Do you even need me?
fire.
You got this, Misha!
Excellent work. So yeah, you're loosing volleys of arrows. You take out another, not another, but one from this group as well. Which of the 4? The farthest again?
Yeah, farthest again.
Okay. And afterwards, it is Shira. Sorry, Rosetta.
Yes, thank you for using my new name. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I am going to focus myself on the 4, like the group of 4 that's above Taurus. First thing first, I am applying my distance strike, so hopefully I'm going to attack 3. I'm sorry, let me start over. I'm gonna attack. That's gonna be easier. I'm just gonna attack. And before attacking, I'll activate Planar Warrior. But attacking first, so first roll, that's 17. And before letting me know if it passes, I'm going to add a +3 to it by using Foe Slayer. Once on each of my turn, I can add a +3 to the roll. So that should make it in total 20. None that.
That hits.
Nice. So damage. D8. Okay, 4 plus 5, 9, and then 2 d8s from my Planar Warrior. Four damage. So 9 plus 4.
All
30.
right. And this is okay.
One of the dudes. And as I do that, my distance strike is going to allow me to TP 10 feet, which I am going to attempt by... I'm first going to go on top of this box.
Okay.
Pink. So let's say I hit the one in the front, that one first attack. And then I'm going to hit the one to his left side now. That's Shimata. That's a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Damn it. So I'm not going to be able to make my third attack, sadly. But I will be able to TP again 10 feet in the air. Which now it's me asking you if I can get on this edge of the little house.
You absolutely can.
Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to move a little bit behind by just using my regular movement. And that's going to be the end of my turn. I'm getting the high ground.
Excellent. I love to see it. And so as you're loosing arrows and teleporting around, you'll notice from up there, this group down here of Warforged begins to rush underneath the shelter, and they are going to attack Misha. So there's only 3 in the group now, so they will all attack. Could you remind me your AC, please?
20.
20. Okay, so you are going to get hit once.
Question is,
Yes.
Is it possible to do 2 reactions?
No.
No, just one. Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to
Ooh.
react with. Which one do I want?
What the heck is going on over
I'll
here?
use my gift of the Jam Dragon, Telekinetic Reprisal. So when I take damage from a creature within 10 feet of me, I can use my reaction to force the creature to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. And okay, so let me roll the damage first.
Oh, I should still actually wait, I don't have to use the reaction if it potentially misses me.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get hit once.
Oh, right.
So
Alright.
on this one, you're gonna take damage. Then it has to make a strength save. But I imagine I roll the damage first. And so that is a 11 slashing damage.
Fails. So on a failure, the target takes 2d8 force damage. There's my d8.
Oh, sorry, no, that was the damage it's dealing to you. The save though is a strength save.
Yeah.
Let me roll that.
DC 15.
Yeah, I just wanted to roll the attack first.
Okay, gotcha.
Do they have any bonus to strength? Here we go. That is a 19.
Okay, so they succeed. On a success, the target takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Okay.
So they shall take 3. 1, 2, 3. So four force damage.
Mhm.
And how much am I taking?
You are taking 11 slashing.
Gotcha.
And they are taking, you said 4?
Yeah.
Okay, this is group. No, yeah. Okay. 4, so that means. All right. And they were prone, but they got up and moved just a few feet to get to you. So no longer prone. After which, it is going to be D. And he is going to move up to this group over here. And he is going to attack. After him, it's going to be some more Warforged enemies, so I will just do this here. He hits the group. How much damage does he do? Okay. So he's going to take another one out from this group. How do I... Okay, on group, and he'll destroy the one that's in front of him. All right.
They take 2d6 at the start of their turn.
They do. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem. That's 11 damage.
Oh, thank you. 11 damage. Okay, so they got down to... And now they are at... All right. Sorry. Math is hard. Okay, so now it's that group that is attacking. They're going to attack D. And they get 2 rolls against him. And none of them are going to hit.
Oh, can't get this D.
Yeah, they hit, but he's just got he's just wearing like a ton of shields on his body, like as if it was a suit of armor. And they just and they just sort of bounce off him.
Nice.
Afterwards, it is going to be one of the eye stalks, the one on the top of the roof. And maybe you guys didn't notice it was there at first, but you're going to hear a crash of lightning, and you're going to begin to hear, you're going to begin to smell burning.
Will we know? Oh, we heard it from the top of the roof.
Yeah.
I think I'd yell out, be like, I think something's trying to get through the top.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Because I am trying to get a vantage point, so hopefully I'll get there.
Yeah. You're also going to notice, so these are going to happen after like flashes of lightning, essentially. So the one at the top of the roof, And then there's going to be another one that you're going to see that has formed at the tip of the tower that is sticking out of the cloud. And that one is going to begin building up energy, and it's going to fire off a beam at Yargo. So Yargo's going to have to make a save. And he fails. And you're going to hear some... he's going to go... Ugh! No! Tori! Brogi! But you cannot really make out or see what he's doing or what's happening. So we will move on to some more Warforged that are going to attack, and eventually it'll be Edmund's turn.
Eddie. Me?
You ready, Eddie?
Oh, ready as I'll ever be. I think before I'll do anything, I'll kind of be like, oh yeah, and I'll reach into my pockets, my bag, for the thing, the machine, the contraption, and I'm gonna get my gold strings too, because that was the missing component. And I think, can I real quick try and figure out what it is and if it'll help? I'd be like, yeah, maybe it's the wrong time, but it's now or never.
Absolutely. I'm going to need you to make a tools check on the device, but with advantage because you have the gold, your gold strings, your gold wires.
Sweet. I also double my proficiency with tools. So I get a plus 12. 24.
24.
Let's go. What does it do? What does it do?
Yeah. As you begin to tinker with it, put it back together, the machine kind of turns back on. And it's tried to come back on, but without the wires, it wasn't functioning properly. And as soon as it does, the two halves of it begin to spin in sort of unison. And with your connection to the tick, you're relaying information to you, and you're sort of dissecting and breaking it apart in real time.
My eyes are like glowing. There's like steam coming out of my nose. I'd be like, oh.
This device was created by a very, very talented artificer. Whoever it was must have been incredibly talented. This has essentially taken 2 Warforged cores and with some clever artificery has managed to create something that can essentially mind control people. It's now, you notice that it's currently linked up to something, but it's unable to connect to what it's linked to. And with your 24, I'll just tell you that you know, or at least you recall, that what it was probably connected to were the bands on the guild members of Windrow.
Oh.
Essentially, it was outputting a signal that was brainwashing whoever had one of those bands.
So the people are still wearing them if they are, but we took them off, I'm pretty sure, people. So
yeah, but you also know that the device that you have right now, it's unable to connect to those bands. It's trying to. It's spinning and it's trying, but it's too far.
Could you reassign it?
Yeah,
God damn it.
Signal. But the device is active now. And you know that you could probably
integrate it with something?
With something else, yeah. It doesn't have to be the bands.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm gonna be like this drool coming out of my mouth from this beautiful thing, nostrils of flare. Oh my god, the holy grail. And I'll manifest my pack weapon, my clockwork rifle. And I guess if it'll take an action or whatever, I'll try and integrate it into my rifle. If I can.
Okay. How are you going to integrate it?
I think more in I'll even sacrifice my my little cannon if
Okay.
I need to.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that that you would probably have to use Inky too.
Yeah.
To bind the two together.
But I think I'd be going more of like an arcana route rather than my like tools this time. Like I'm fully trusting the clock god and this machine to kind of make something anew with my rifle one more time.
Okay. You are going to hear the tick resonate back to you. And what kind of, like, when you attack with your rifle, are you using like magical energy? Is it rounds?
It's all like force bullets,
It's all
basically.
force, yeah.
And I could use like different like gears essentially to turn it into different damage types if I want. Like I have different shots.
Okay. So essentially what it's going to do is that it's going to pair with your rifle. And when you attack creatures with your rifle, it'll have the chance or the opportunity to mind control those that have been shot by it.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Just with bullet, it's also my spell casting focus because of my pack weapon and stuff. Does that count for spells or just shots?
I'm gonna say just for attacks. It's essentially like you're making a special kind of attack.
A special shot. Okay.
Yeah, and you'll roll your spells, or rather, what the creature will have to roll against your spell save DC.
Okay, sweet. Oh, baby. And that was my action, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm feeling like good with this like new magic coursing in. I think I'll use my bonus action to summon my armor, my clockwork armor. So a piece of the rifle will come off, and these gears will like roll up my arms until it covers my body in this armor that's way too big for me again. Just like my nose, my eyes are popping out, and it increases my AC to 15 plus my intelligence, which is +4, so 19 AC now.
That's pretty good.
And yeah, that's Ed. I'm like, oh, now I'm ready.
And right after Ed is Misha.
Ed and Eddie is ready. Quick question: this storm that's happening, is it natural, or is it like completely controlled by Xanabin?
Make a nature check.
A nature check? Gotcha. Bonk.
Also, sorry, how much is the roof covering? I think it was like 200 feet or something. Like, would it be like in the front that I built?
Sorry, what are you asking?
The roof that I built over the last week, where would it be exactly? Is it like extending off the front?
Yeah, that's sort of what the yellow rectangle is.
Oh, okay, sweet.
It's just to represent, like, there's no rain essentially where you guys are standing. It's like otherwise the Warforged would have spawned like right next to you guys.
Okay, beautiful.
I rolled an 18.
An 18. Okay, so also going off of, you had done a nature check on the water. It is, so the storm is a storm. It's a cloud. It's natural in that sense, but it has been altered with magic.
Okay. I'm not going to use it this turn, so I'll ask you next time I decide to use it. But in the meantime, Misha just looks around over her shoulder quickly at Shira. She yells out, "Shira, I'm going to lend you a bit of help." And
Okay.
she's going to cast Summon Draconic Spirit. And
awesome.
Summon a chromatic dragon.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're just summoning a straight up dragon.
Draconic Spirit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So just a few twists and turns of my wrists and
Get a second mission here.
about 60 feet away from me near Shira.
What?
I forgot how to use the
Daddy.
So you should be able to control this second Misha that I just created.
Okay.
And we'll use that as the token for the dragon. How large is it?
It's a large creature. I mean, it's a dragon, right? Actually, wait, hold on.
Well, does it have a stat block?
It does.
Is it large or
Yes, large
huge?
dragon.
It's a large dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And yeah, so you can place it where you want to.
And for the sake of shared resistances it has, I'm going to choose its lightning resistance, and I am going to share that resistance until the spell ends.
Very cool.
Damn.
Very
And
freaking cool.
for my turn, since I have unlimited wild shape, I'm going to expend 2 wild shape slots, of which are no longer needed, to turn myself into an air elemental. So now I am also a large creature now.
Cool. Are you able to increase the size of your own token?
Can I? Settings.
Should be able to. If you click on it, you can probably just there's like a bounding box that you can.
No.
No. Okay, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Big.
Big Misha.
Big Misha. Misha big.
Big.
Misha windy.
Wait, how do we
Before
know
she
which one's the
transfers, she's...
dragon?
Huh?
We got to put a little marker on the one that's a dragon so we can differentiate them.
That's true.
Oh yes.
Or
good
just
point,
make
good
it
point.
chunkier, like make it.
I
bigger.
will do one of these.
Yep.
I'll give it a little. I can see save settings. It's got a blue background.
Oh yeah.
It's getting a little windy in here.
Oh, they are bigger. Okay, never mind.
And I'm going to use my movement to enter a hostile creature space. So, plop!
Ho ho! Very nice.
I can't speak, but in my mind, I'm like, hey, fellas. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Now,
then
when
immediately
you
after is going to be the dragon.
yeah, but before that, when you move into another creature's space, they don't have to make like any kind of saving throw or.
I don't think so. I think I had to use the whirlwind action while I'm in their space.
Okay.
It says each creature in the elemental space must make it blah blah blah, but that's listed underneath an action. So I think I had to like use it first, and then
Okay.
if they're in my space, you know.
Okay. Yeah. So you haven't activated the actual. You're just
Yeah.
like a. Yeah. You're a brisk wind, but
Mhm.
not a freaking hurricane. Got it.
Not yet. And now it's a dragon's turn. It's going down.
Dragon, bruh.
I legit want to ride the dragon so badly.
Well, can I will use the dragon's turn to wait for Shira to hop on. How can that work? Can I have the dragon go after Shira? Like how can this work for her to like mount it and have it fly at the same time?
I could just TP
Oh.
on it probably
Dragon
next
can hold its
turn.
movement.
Yeah, it could hold its
Yeah.
action. Just for ease, it'll go after you. But if you want it like to do something, like wait, like it won't do anything now, and then on Rosetta's turn, if she wants to like mount it, then it can use its movement. You know, when she does that.
I have a shenanigans rules lawyer thing.
Mhm.
If the dragon goes to leave Shira's area of influence, then technically she could do like a reaction attack of opportunity. And if we're using 1D&D rules, that could be a grapple attack, maybe. So we could
Whoa!
grab on and hitch onto the dragon,
Yeah.
maybe.
She could, but I don't like getting rid of a using
but
a
I get it.
reaction might. You know, like if she has other reactions available, like counter spells and stuff, that could come in
It's
handy.
not like this dragon's trying to buck her off either, right? So
Mhm.
Unless I use the dragon's movement to like try to swoop her up instead.
That's
No,
what I'm
but
saying. Like,
guys,
if you want to get on right now, maybe use a reaction to get on right now.
guys, I can just attack and then I can TP on the dragon. I can TP 10 feet up. As long as the dragon is in a good range, I can just do that. No need to
Yeah,
get
what's like
complicated.
what's like the max height you can TP? Because
It's 10 feet, so keep it close. Like a foot or something, I don't know.
I'm
She's
saying
about
that
to
like
go mess with
it might be more optimal if I just like if the dragon just like swoops you up now and brings you to
Yeah.
If the DM allows.
Yeah. So
Grapple or
Why don't you
No,
just
I was
Yeah.
gonna
grapple
fuck
Rosetta
around.
the dragon.
I don't know about
If you're
that.
willing, it can just put you on its back, I suppose. Yeah, you know what? We'll do that.
Yeah, and
Um,
I assume that.
if
could
she if Rosetta wants to mount the dragon now, you
Yeah,
can.
if you'd rather just tell her,
Sure,
that's fine.
if I'm allowed to do it right away, I'll take it.
I don't want
the-
to take away from your moves and stuff. It's just
No,
Does
no,
the
no, no
dragon get an
worries.
object interaction? There you go.
get a what interaction?
Wow,
object.
Rosetta's an object.
Oh my god!
To a dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess
Wait,
so.
what does that mean for Edmund?
Huh?
Hmm?
Kobold.
He already called him dad, okay?
Yeah.
It's a parent figure.
Look at him. He's daddy.
So it's going to swoop its neck underneath you. I assume
Okay.
as a reactionally, you just hop onto him, and
Yeah,
whoosh.
do I have to pass on
No,
the check?
no reaction needed. The dragon kind of like it spawns near you, right?
Mhm.
And as it does, it begins to like reach out towards you. Now, I guess you've never seen Misha do this before,
I have never.
so it's up to you. If you want to jump on the dragon, you could do it.
No, for me, it's like the second I saw a dragon, it's like instant instinct is I want to ride that.
Yeah.
I want to ride and shoot arrows from that so badly.
dragons. Okay.
Hey, I already encountered dragons in my past too. I have to remind you, the golden
That's true.
dragons. We've had that experience.
Mhm,
Wasn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, the dragon's going to take you, and we can go 60 feet up higher if you would like.
Yo, let's do it. I can shoot up to 150 to 300. So.
All
okay.
right. How about we plop ourselves up here then? Plop.
Mhm. Let me move to. I guess I'll be on top of the token.
Yeah. And I think it would only be fair that like that kind of counts as an action too for the dragon. So that'll be the end of the dragon's turn.
I'm very thankful to the dragon.
Excellent.
Excellent.
That's what I'm going to start saying from now on. Excellent indeed. Okay, so after that, it is going to be some Warforged. This group over here is going to rush over to Taurus.
Oh no.
Your AC is 24, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Jeez Louise, man.
Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese.
So they are all going to attempt to attack you. 24, so only one is going to hit you.
The ooze is going to hit them as soon as they enter his range.
Okay.
I'll calculate that on the side. So keep
Thank
doing what you're doing, I guess.
So they are going to attack you, Taurus. And you are going to take 15 points of slashing damage. But you don't take it. Your ooze skin takes it. Is that correct?
That is absolutely
Right,
correct.
50 HP of.
Yeah, it has 50.
Of ooze.
Come on. You're gonna hit me.
Then there's some more sounds of battle coming up from the giants. Okay.
Both Little Joe and I are so pissed off in all this action. The glory.
Don't you worry, okay? You'll have plenty of action yourself.
That will bring
You said a 16 doesn't hit,
A 16 does not hit.
so it doesn't do anything.
Okay. So it lashes out, but it misses.
Yeah.
Good to know. And that is the end of the first round. That is insane.
Dear Lord.
Dear Lord. I don't want to point that out, but it's almost 9 o'clock, guys.
I
think,
know.
Whoa!
And we
a
haven't
little too
even gotten
ambitious.
back to
Finale part
Nestlin.
5.
Finale, yeah, it's gonna be like a 10-part finale.
Oh
goddamn.
no, we have to play this awesome campaign a bit
Oh.
longer.
Oh my
No.
god.
So
Okay.
Focus. 7 years.
oh no.
Shit. Okay. So at the top of the round, before we move back to Little Joe and Neslin,
Mm.
Storm is going to surge with power, and a little random effect is going to happen. An event, you could call
A lair action?
it. So the storm is going to drop lightning onto Yargo. So it's going to cast lightning.
Our boy.
Okay. What does he have to roll against here? Let me see. Yargo. Yes. Okay. Dex save. Ooh, okay. Oh, he actually passed. It's going to take half damage. After that, we are going to move scenes. No, wait. Sorry. Just give me a moment here as I collect myself. Before we move, okay, Yargo's going to get struck by lightning.
No.
Not Yargo.
You just hear from the other side of the map. Ah, I've been struck by lightning.
Person lightning.
Okay, that's a lot easier to calculate. Okay, so that is going to be beautiful. And then also one of these eyes is going to take a quick little peek. And so it is going to try again. This time it's going to this one over here is going to try and look at you again, Taurus, to no avail, and you're going to see its eyes going to narrow and squint. And you're going to see like a faint grin appear on it. And the voice of Xanabin is going to speak out through it. Filthy, putrid Spellforge. It will only save you for so long.
Just as long as I need to defeat you.
When the mouth like disappears. And we are back. We're back to Neslin and Little Joan.
Let's go, Little Joe.
Let's fucking go!
No.
All right. So first is going to be one of these eye stalks over here, and it is going to disappear, and it can teleport, and it is going to appear next to our boy Neslin.
Oh, you're ham-boned.
And it is going to whip out at you with its entire length of its body. So this is going to be an attack. And it makes 2 of these. How fun. Neslin, what is your AC?
Definitely the lowest possible, so it's 12.
Give it to...
Oh.
Basically,
It's okay. He's got 100 HP now, guys.
I know that pain, brother.
Glass cannon. Glass cannon.
Okay, so yeah, it got a 21, so that's going to hit. And it is going to deal... It is going to deal 24 points of lightning damage.
sounds good.
And then it is going to try and grapple. Or rather, sorry, it hit you, so it grapples you. So you are now grappled.
Doesn't
I'll put this little net on you. You're not. You don't have the anti-magic on you anymore. So you are grappled. You cannot move. You are restrained, and it is going to pump another bit of lightning damage into you without an attack roll because it is grabbing onto you. So you're going to take another 19 points of lightning damage.
Good thing you got all that help.
He's only about a half now.
It's only first round and I'm almost half health. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I used like 2 spells.
Oh, no.
You gotta go ham. Joe, it's your turn.
I'm gonna kind of look back really quickly and ask, just yell, "Are you okay? Are you okay, bud?"
This thing grappled me. I don't know how. How did it grapple me, by the way?
I didn't know they could move.
It's basically like think of like a tentacle, but it's made of electricity. So it's just like wrapped around its body around you.
It's an eel.
Horrifying.
Kind of hot.
A little
Can
bit.
you unspell it or something with your magics?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, maybe this guy's controlling them. I'm gonna try and mess him up. So, can you move me towards this gentleman? I have 55 movement speed. I'll try and get as close as I can.
I didn't catch any of that except can you move me? You want me to move me? Move you right in front of him?
Yes, please.
Roger, Roger.
Oh my god.
Roger.
Boom. Beautiful. Yeah. So, am I still under? Yeah, I'm still under no magics. But sorry to say for this gentleman, it might still hurt. I don't know. He seems kind of weird, so he moved through bars. So I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit? I rolled another 12. That's my third 12.
A 23 does hit, but there are multiple images of him. He has mirror image applied.
This man's pulling his
So each time I target to the attack during this duration. So I have to roll a d20 to determine if you hit a duplicate or not, or if you attack a duplicate. And if you have 3, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So he rolled higher than a 6, so your attack is going to strike one of his duplicates.
Okay. What happens to the duplicate?
What did you roll again for the hit?
23.
Yeah, so you hit the duplicate, and I believe the duplicate just disappears. Fades away. It doesn't have HP or anything.
I will take my next strike.
Very good.
There's 3 duplicates?
There are 2 more.
I shit you not, I rolled a 11 now, so that is a 22.
22, okay.
Tell me if it's a duplicate.
Yeah, so it's hit targeting a duplicate, and you're going to destroy that second duplicate, and there's only one other. So there's only 2 of him right now.
Okay, so there was 4. Okay, well then we'll spend another key point to Flurry of Blows. And I'll hit again. I'm gonna ran all over my so that is a 19. 8 on the die. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna add my D4. Oh no, I don't have my emboldening bond. Only Neslin has.
Okay, so and you destroy the final duplicate. So there's only one left.
And I smile. There you go. And I've got my last kick, so I'll give another spinning back kick. So that's an 18 on
You
the die.
disgusting furry freak! As you go and you kick him.
Not the furries.
I'm gonna stunning strike, and he needs to beat DC 19 con save,
Okay. Now I just.
or else he can't play.
This guy deserves it though.
He does. I already think so.
Okay. Here we go. What's the DC has to be?
19.
19. He fails.
I like that, actually. And he's also going to take just 7 points of bludgeoning damage from that strike. But I rocked him,
Yeah, you hit him incredibly hard, but it's a good thing you're a monk because you feel his flesh when you hit him. It's like hard, like iron. It's like metal. He is still knocked out. You're not sure if your attack did as well. Actually, it did do the same amount. No, it did not. It's not magical anymore. You wonder if maybe the hit was lessened by the fact that he's made of metal.
Understood. I'm kicking him as well because I'm used to using my wraps, which are on my feet. Although I think that they still translate to my punches as well. But anyways, usually I'm more of a kicker, so I'm hitting him with hooves. But yeah, I can feel him clank like off his tiny skin.
Beautiful. So 9. Okay. Alrighty. If that is all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next is going to be the other eye stalk, the one that's staring at you.
No, I can move away a little bit. So
Okay.
I will. I'll bounce back 30 feet, Brent.
Do you want to bounce back towards the fountain, or do you want to dance around him and go a little bit further away?
I want to go behind the big crystal to the left to try and stay out of sight and get some magic back.
So you how much more movement do you have? Because this
I
was
have my
50.
entire movement because I used my flurry of blows. It allows me to use my movement and not invoke attack of opportunity.
And it's not the same amount. It's not from the same pool of movement on that turn.
No.
He's it lets him dash essentially.
Yeah, I can find it if you'd like.
Very cool. All right, you're behind the crystal.
Great, thank you.
Just trying to find. I'll just put this on him to show that he is stunned. Yeah. So you move behind there. Can you make a stealth check?
Yeah, I can. If you'll allow me to.
Yeah. When you go out of sight, we'll say you have to make a successful stealth against them.
So that's a 30.
Hey, I think that's going to be a success unless I roll a fucking 20. Oh, a 19. Pretty close, but no freaking cigar. All right.
Close, but no joint.
It almost gave me away that there's a little trail of smoke above the crystal.
Yeah, just to clarify, this isn't a hide check. This is just to avoid the gaze.
Okay, cool.
So on its turn, it does still know where you are, and it is going to teleport.
Try and grapple me as
Can't quite make it all the way to you. So
I love that.
It's going to be just too far to try and grapple you, but it is going to blast you.
Oh no!
With a little eye ray.
Blast him.
Oh.
And so you're going to see it begins to charge up, and it is going to. Let's
Do I have my magic now?
You do have your magic. Yeah, let me get rid of that little icon. Let's see what kind of eye ray it's going to shoot at you. It's a D10.
The judgment beam. You're trash. You'll never amount to anything.
You're wearing a sack hat today.
Are those cargo pants?
Okay, so a wave of yellow energy is going to fire off at you from its eye.
Oh, it's the piston.
Can you please make a what kind of save is this? Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
The DC is 16.
Okay. I got +7 to con. Gotta love high level monks because they just get proficiency in all their saves. And that's a 7, so 14, unfortunately.
Okay.
I will not make that.
So as the waves of energy of piss kind of hits you in the face, you are going to be.
Why is it piss?
It's that's what Shmisha said. Okay, it's piss.
Oh yeah, right.
Of course. So
Sriracha.
you are going to become paralyzed.
Oh, great. I love that.
So you're paralyzed for 1 minute, but you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And also you're a monk, so you could probably just get out of it.
I don't think so. I think that it's charmed or frightened. I can just get out of. So I don't know if it's
okay.
But I can make a save. I can remake the save. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, at the end of your turns, you can remake the save. But after that, it is Neslin. It's your turn.
Oof. I got a lot of spells to use on this one, so I was like planning out my freaking turn for at least like 20 minutes. Okay, so a couple questions. So first, how's that guy looking? Would Neslin know like how healthy is that little gnome dude?
When you look at him, he's kind of like he's standing up, but his like head is slumped to the side, and he's just kind of still. He's not really moving. Maybe a little slack-jawed. So he doesn't look great in that sense, but he also looks very strange. His skin has turned to metal. He doesn't look like he has scuffs or wounds on him.
Can Neslin assume that these like eye things are from him, or they're kind of just from Xanabin himself? Like, would Neslin know that? Because he's already
would not know.
No, okay. And how about the thing that's freaking clamped onto me? Is it like a tight grasp? Like, would Neslin be able to squeeze his way out?
Yeah, so literally imagine a kraken tentacle. So it's just like coming out of the ground, and it's like wrapped itself around your body and is now squeezing you.
Okay. What's the distance between where I am at and that little wanker, the gnome at the bottom?
You are 125 feet away. You also have like a crystal essentially blocking your line of sight to him.
Don't worry about that, bro. 125. Okay, so would it be an action to get out of this grapple, like to run away from this wanker?
Yeah, to try and break out.
That'd be my action.
Yeah.
Would I be able to cast spells being grappled?
I'll say yeah.
Okay, so I think since I'm being grappled, I would assume that I'm like at the height of this being, or am I actually low to the ground? Because like, did he lift me up, or am I still like gnome height?
I mean, you're a gnome. It's grabbed onto you. It hasn't like started doing anything with you yet. So you're pretty much where you were, we'll say. You're not up in the air. Maybe that's not what you wanted to hear.
Yeah, because I was like, it's either I have to choose to, because I wanted to attack the other gnome, but if my line of sight is blocked, then I'm forced to make an action to either attack it or run. So yeah, I'll try to get out of it, and I'm gonna try to go over here. Let me move my character here if that's possible. Like on the opposite, because I only have 15 movement, so bro, I can't even go anywhere because of my stubby little toes. So I was thinking going like trying to yoink around the pillar, going like a ring around the rosy kind of thing.
Okay. So let's do a little roll see. Okay, so you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check to try and break out.
Athletics or acrobatics? I'm trash at both of them. Athletics, acrobatics. I'll do acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to use. I think I have a luck point. I'm going to use a luck point for that. I've actually never. It's my first time using a luck point. You just used it. Used one, and you got to reroll, right?
Yeah, you could even use it multiple times in a row.
Well, that's busted.
Well, up to 3.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Nestle's getting out of this. That's. Oh, I rolled a 2.
No.
Okay, I'll use that
You
luck
jinx.
point.
You're busted.
Okay. Okay, I got a 14. I'll take the roll.
Okay.
Which is might not even be a freaking.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not beat the electric eye stalk. You are still grappled.
Hold on a second, my captain over here. I still got something up my sleeve. I'm trying to save all my juicy spells for later. I'm not gonna use it on a freaking 30 like eye over here, and then.
Don't you have like Tides of Chaos to add like a D4 to a saving throw or something?
Give himself advantage.
Golden
I
Bond
think.
too is.
Well, I have
on
bend
for you,
luck
right?
actually. Yeah.
Right?
Oh wait, do you have a you have a plus D4 that you can use.
Oh.
You have a D4?
Oh yeah. I'll sorry.
I'm dumb. I realized Diamond Soul. I could spend a key point to reroll any fail I save.
Holy-
Any save I.
So I got a +1 to the roll I previously had,
No.
Okay.
and then wait, hold on. I have bend luck as well. I think. One another creature. Oh, it's one another creature. Rip.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So
you,
the last thing I could do, I'm actually gonna take my action. I'm gonna use some source points. Hold on 1 second. Let me go to my feats. Yeah, so what I want to do is I'm gonna use my meta magic and quicken one of my spells to make it a bonus action.
Okay.
Since I already used my action to try to get out, so I'm
Oh,
gonna use
yeah.
2 source points, and I'll be able to cast a spell as a bonus action, basically.
Beautiful.
I'm not sure if this is correct, but for magic missile, do I need line of sight?
You have to see the target to attack it. To target it with the spell. Sorry, you have to. I do believe you have to have line of sight of them.
Yeah, I think so.
But if you do, then the missiles will all just hit them.
Because it, like, I'm looking at the components. It just says verbal and somatic.
What does the effect say? Though, read the effect.
You create 3 glowing darts. Creature of your choice.
So you can.
Oh yeah, that you could see within range. Oh yeah, so you guys are right.
Yeah.
Well, that was unfortunate. So yeah, I'm just gonna cast a 4th level spell.
Can't see him where you're at now.
No, that's the problem.
I think he's too far even for magic missile.
Don't worry about that, bro. That's a whole other thing. I got that covered. But so basically, I didn't move some here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna cast.
Okay, you're still behind the thing.
Fifth level spell. I'm gonna cast Enervation. I'm gonna use my own tentacle to slap him with a black inky tentacle, and it is pretty sure it's a Dex save.
Okay.
Yeah, Dex 19. He has to roll that.
Okay. Dex 19. Holy. All right. Where did my eye stock dice go? There it is. That's a natural 1.
Oof.
It fails.
All right, perfect. So that's gonna be 4d8 damage. I'll do the roll.
Very nice.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah,
4d8?
It's,
That's nice.
1 second. That's kind of trash. I only did 17 damage.
it's respectable.
Yeah, So that's good. Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay.
It latches onto it, so next I could clap him with some more necrotic damage.
Oh, sweet. Okay. We'll
Yeah, next turn I use an action to automatically do 48 necrotic damage to it. That's it. But that's next turn. If I live.
But use that as a bonus action?
No, it's as an action. But that's next turn though.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
No, but like you use the quicken spell to cast this spell?
As a bonus action, yeah.
Did you use your action already?
Yeah, I used my action to try to dismount from the blob that's sucking me.
Tentacles suck blobs. Eyeballs. What's going on here?
Piss wave.
All right. And after Neslin, it is going to be William Kale, who is stunned. And I believe I have to re-roll at the end of his turn, or it just lasts for one round?
I think it just lasts for one round. Let me
just to confirm, yeah, because the last time it happened, it was like 6 rounds in a row. And
sure, but I kept smacking him every
okay,
that's
he just kept redoing it. Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, I just kept slamming him. I think so I think something.
Okay.
End of my next turn.
All right.
He's done until the end of my next turn. So,
Oh, until the end of your. Okay, so he's still stunned. Very cool. All right, and as we move away, or before we move away from this scene, you will hear in the ceiling the big contraption. It begins to move, but it begins to lower into the room. So it's about 100 feet up, and it begins to move like 20 feet down into the room. And you hear a voice, and it goes, "Oh, you will fuel this machine with your magic. I cannot wait." And we will move.
Fall into the huge trap.
Back over to the others. And we're starting with the large army over here. The eye stalk is going to continue to do something to Yargo. You're just going to hear him go, "Ugh!" And he's just going to make some noises.
He doesn't yell out exactly what happens to him this time.
"Oh, I am being looked at. I am being looked at, and all my power is draining from me." And then a bunch of Warforged are going to start attacking the giants. The giants are going to be attacking the Warforged in turn, and I will update the numbers shortly, but it is going to skip over to Taurus's turn.
Ooh.
And I will just do some stuff in the background here. Just let me know what you're up to.
Look up at the eye stalk. Xanabin, this is for Duast. And look, as I it looks like I'm pulling up my sword, but in reality, I'm pulling out of the ground and out of me and out of the magic around me, the fallen fucking men, my fellow drow driders. I will summon their spirits in a spirit shroud around me. And I guess because their last action was to make my will a reality, that's kind of like what comes out when I cast the spirit shroud spell.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And anytime I hit someone and they're in range, they deal extra damage. I'm going to make it could be radiant, necrotic, or cold. I'm going to make it necrotic. Some kind of death.
Okay.
Magic. And I will take 2 shots. Just going to wait for a second.
This shroud, what's the size of it?
It is 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. So I will, so now we can see around you the green circle. Beautiful.
We hit a creature within 10 feet of you. Okay, cool. There's no Bane coming from Charles. Perfect. Let me roll before it changes.
Wait. Maybe he wants to give another Bane.
He's waiting there by his keyboard, like.
That is a 32 to hit.
Spends his whole life savings.
Fuck.
Come on, people, don't be shy.
missed
Smash
it.
that Bane button. Let's
Time's
go.
a ticking.
I have 2 attacks.
Oh.
You could do it on the second one if you want.
Hey, why am I rooting to Bane myself?
I'll let this one
let it
slide.
slide.
Okay, Sheriff Daddy.
Oh, I didn't realize your
Such a
sword does
generous
an extra
soul.
dice of damage, so I'm gonna add that this time.
All right. And you're attacking the eye, right?
The eye's end. That is 9 piercing, 11 radiant, an extra 2 radiant, so 13 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
That's all from one strike, right?
That is from 1 strike.
All
I
right.
do have Spirit Shroud up, so
Yeah, just before
roll
you
that.
make another attack,
Yeah.
the eye stalk dissipates in a violent explosion of electric energy,
Nice.
and it disappears.
Right facing my new foes.
Mhm.
And I have a grin on my face, the grin of victory. And I'll strike again. I guess the additional damage just woofs. Whoever is closest to me. So, yeah, the one that's literally right next to me.
Mhm.
It is 14 plus 5. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Perfect. So many dice to roll, my god. I'm just gonna use the... No, it doesn't do it. Because when you add a custom weapon, you can only choose the 1 dice, and this does 2 different dice.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't do it automatically, so I got fooled. Okay. 9 slashing again.
Okay.
9 radiant. Then improved divine smite gives me 2 more, so 11 radiant total base. And then spirit shroud. My god. Driders are called forth, dealing an additional 1d8 of necrotic damage. 7 necrotic damage.
7. Okay. Okay.
Any creature of my choice that I can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of me, that doesn't really matter. So that shall be my turn.
Okay. So with that barrage of attacks, you do destroy one of the Warforged, part of the group. Which one would you like to destroy?
The one right in front of me.
Right in front. Okay. Alrighty. Very good. All right. Is that all, sir?
Yeah. You know what? I'll provoke an attack of opportunity by stepping back.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully that only does 1 instead of all 3. I don't know how it rules with the 3 that are left. And then I'll use some movement. So hold on.
Okay.
So I step back.
So they are going to take that attack of opportunity, and you are going to take 1 attack.
Okay.
And that is for 8 slashing.
Beautiful. And fucking hell. Let's look here. I move towards Albrecht.
I shout as you're moving. Make sure you're within 10 feet of one of them.
Oh, yes, true. Thank you, sister. I can move 1 more space. I almost forgot.
Your armor ripples.
That's incredible. Beautiful. As you approach, you see the 2 Warforged and Albrecht are going to attack him. But they both miss. And then it is Alberic's turn.
Cool. He's going to attack them both. With they would have advantage on their attacks against
okay,
me. 'cause I
let me
use
just
reckless
double
attack.
check here. They still miss.
I'll use reckless attack again. And that's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 22 points of bludgeoning and 4 fire.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
And then the second hit, that is 26 to hit. And that's 19 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of fire.
Okay. Yeah, so just describe how you destroy the remaining of these Warforged.
At this point, he's just like methodically, like just crushing the different limbs and everything, just so they can't move anymore. And he's leaving their cores generally intact.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, as you kind of like, after your last swing, as you like pull back up your maul, like the entire like head of it just like bends completely backwards, and it just like plops down to the ground. It's still like attached, but it's like this is like red hot line as if it's like melting.
This doesn't seem normal.
No, it does not.
Can I use like a bonus action to check it out? Like what?
What does Albrecht do? Like seeing this happen.
Is it still like metal? This like you can also investigate to see like if the metal itself, like if he picks it up, is it just gonna like rip? Like how is the connection between like the head of this weapon and like the shaft? Like
so the metal itself is like, it looks like it's heated to a point where it's just stretched out. It's become like super malleable, and it's just almost like in glass blowing, like it's been stretched out, and like the top half is just resting on the ground, and you're just holding like the handle part.
But like if he goes and like tries to like, is there a point where he thinks it might snap?
If you try to like pull it back up, it like takes a little bit, like it stretches a little bit more, but then it begins to like follow a little bit, and its shape seems to hold. It doesn't seem like it's ever going to snap off, but the whole thing kind of like wiggles and wobbles and becomes suddenly very difficult to use.
Okay. It's noted. And yeah, he'll have to deal with that next turn, I suppose. But he's gonna look up and see Taurus just like there, suddenly be like, is there anything I can do? Do you need help with your foes over there?
Yes, the quicker we finish them off, the further we can move on. I hear Yargo yelling off in the back.
D, do you need any assistance?
I'm okay over here. You go up ahead. I'll be able to join you. Just make sure you take a hit.
All right. The rest of you, help me shout, and I'll go check what's happening on the other side.
Good idea, bud.
And now that there is no more Warforged in front of me, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here to look around the corner. And what's happening?
When you look, you see Yargo on his hands and knees, and there are a bunch of Warforged that have like started climbing up onto him and are like attacking him while he's down. And the two wooden, the carvings of Dory and Broggy, they are both completely motionless.
Yargo needs our help badly. Let's hurry it up.
Right behind you.
I'll be like, are Dory and Broggy moving?
Not at all.
Perfect.
Not sure that's a good thing at this moment.
I got a plan.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
And as your turn ends, you see one of the larger, we'll call Titans, basically bring its large sort of a demolition hammer type arm down on Yargo as it strikes him.
Oh, it's not good. Not good.
At which point it is Lyria.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. I need hearing about Yargo in trouble. She's like curses under her breath. Oof. Yeah, I yell over to my brother. Why'd you run away from them?
I want to get to the hearth.
So hearing that you want to get to the hearth because you're worried about what's happening up top. Yeah, I think the battle down here is pretty good. So I think what I'll do, if I climb, is it a climb check or is it I go like it costs half my movement kind of thing?
No, I think for the sake of this particular building, there's enough like footholds and things for you to get up easily. You can just use your regular movement and move up it. Yeah, and that goes for everybody.
Regular movement. Okay. That changes things a little bit. But not too much. I'm going to use my bonus action to do a cunning action dash. And I'll dash right up to the top where the girls are.
That's Shira and the chromatic spiritual dragon.
I'm assuming the dragon's a girl.
Yeah.
Oh no, something like if you think that's Misha, like Misha's still on the ground with the three.
Misha's
dragon
girl dragon,
right.
Obviously. Girl power.
It's gender fluid dragon, so.
Gender fluid, right? Even better. Okay, and then now that I'm up here, am I able to tell where the eye stalks are looking? I know there's 3 of them technically that are within sight now.
Where they are looking? The one on the roof doesn't seem to be looking anywhere. Its eye kind of materializes when it looks at something. The one though, all like across near the tip, is clearly looking at Yargo.
Okay, and the one on the roof where we are is looking.
No, that one's not looking at anything. No, there's only one that's looking at Yargo, and the giants don't seem to be moving. The one on the roof is not looking at anything, and the one on the tower is not looking at anything.
Okay, then I turn to Rosetta. Cover me, and I draw my bow, and I'm going to loose arrows at the one at the far range. I just need to check how far that is. It's only 95 feet, or even 90 feet. We're really good on that, I believe. We'll double check my bow. Yeah, usually I would have disadvantage on the attack, but I have the sniper feat, which allows me to not have disadvantage up until my long range. So I'm going to attack it with my bow. Shout out to the 2 crew. That's a 15.
15 just hits.
That's amazing. That means I've
I
pretty
can't
much
miss.
Yeah, knock on wood. Don't hit that net one. Okay, sweet. So that's going to be 9 piercing damage and 7 force damage.
Okay.
I don't think it can catch fire because it's made of lightning.
Only one way to find out.
Well, there is only one way to find out. Fine, I shoot it with a fire arrow next. So I'll subtract an ammunition, then I'll shoot. That's a nat 20 for a 33 to hit.
Phew, natty! Oh, freak.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Hold on, max damage. Which is
Very cool.
plus 12. So that's. Does the damage type matter? Sorry, I just added it all in my head.
Does the damage type matter? No, it does not.
Yeah.
Yeah, our lights are
perfect. So
flickering.
Yeah, my lights flickered too.
Yeah, did we all get a rolling?
What?
What?
That's so strange.
My snake.
That's a powerful nat 20.
What the hell? Yeah, holy shit.
Xanabin trying to break into our dimension.
No! The storm.
Do I add the fire arrow damage to the crit?
The fire arrow damage adds a flat 2d6, right? Or is that only if they succeed the saving throw? If they fail the saving throw?
The saving throw is the saving throw avoids catching on fire.
Okay, so yeah, you do add the fire damage.
Okay, so that's
Yeah, just give me the total.
yeah, 59 damage total. And then it has to make you dexterity saving throw or catch fire.
No, it does not, because it is already dead.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Destroy it. And as it kind of explodes, there's like shocks of electricity, embers of fire that spray away from the impact. And you immediately see Yargo kind of like puts a hand on his knee and stands upright, and a bunch of like Warforged start falling off of him as he does it. And he picks up both of his axes that he had dropped on the floor.
All right, sweet. That was only shot number 2. Shot number 3. I already said something cool like cover me. I'm going to shoot the one on the ceiling.
Okay.
Let me measure the range just to make sure it's within my maximum range.
Guess I'm using that Pythagoras theorem.
The only time you will.
175, and my long range is 320. So I think I'm more than good, even if it's a triangle. Sweet. So that's going to be another attack. Let's go. And that'll be, I think I'm going to do another flaming arrow, and because I don't know if it works yet. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Perfect. So that's going to be 11 plus 8, which is 19, plus 2d6 of fire. – 27 damage and a dex save.
Okay.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay, and then a dex save.
DC 18.
DC 18. I got a 21.
All right, that saves. It's not on fire.
It is not on fire. Okie doke. Excellent turn, Irea.
He
Thank you
said
very
it
much.
again.
And Rosetta.
Yes, it is me, and I already have my plan planned ahead of me. I am pretty much going to cast Conjure Volley, which has 150 range, and I am pretty sure that that is in the range of all of these guys here. For some reason, the line doesn't work anymore for me. It used to work before. No, it really doesn't work anymore. I'm pretty sure you, as the DM, can possibly put a cylinder of 40 feet range somewhere in the center of all of them, because it is within range.
So what's the range of your ability?
It's 150.
Okay, yeah, and so you're putting a cylinder of
40 feet and 20 feet high.
That is a big ass circle.
Yeah, it's a big ass circle. Use the circle rule.
Is it diameter or
radius? Yeah.
Let me recheck. Each creature in a 40-foot radius.
damn?
Good God.
Each creature in a 40-foot radius, though.
Yeah, each creature. I don't mind hitting our allies because we can heal them, but the rest you want to hit.
Oh, you don't mind? Glad that you don't mind.
I believe in my trusty Misha.
That's kind of ruthless.
Okay, so do you see this big circle?
Yeah, I do see it.
Rip Yargo.
Yeah, I'm thinking, can you move it? Can you move it to the side in such a way that it doesn't hit one of the dudes, the big giants? Like to the left?
The two on either side are wood.
Yeah, I will point out if you move it down a little bit, you can probably hit the thing on the roof
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
Yes. So I kind of want to go. Yeah, exactly. That's it's perfection. That's exactly what I want. And
Sure,
it
gonna
is.
betray us all.
It is going to be. No, I'm not hurting you guys. Trust me. This is for the better good. It's a Dex saving throw of 17, in which they take 88 damage, and they take half of it if they succeed.
Okay. All right. Give me a second here.
Yeah.
Okay. First, the Warforged. So Dex, what was it? 17?
17.
Okay. Group number 1 fails. Group number 2 fails. Group number 3 fails. Group number 4 fails. The Titans, there's 2 Titans. They have terrible decks.
Perfect.
One of them passes.
Oh, we'll do look at that.
And the other one gets a nat 1, so that's a fail.
And you did get the one creature on the seal on the.
Nope. Thank you for reminding me. The eye stalk on the ceiling is going to fail.
Nice.
And now I have to do
Our
Yargo.
allies too. Sorry, allies.
Yargo is going to fail.
Come on, succeed. Nah. Yeah.
And the giant is also going to fail.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry,
Only
guys.
Only
but-
one Titan succeeds. Everyone else fails.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. Again, we're gonna heal you after. It's great, right?
Are you gonna heal them?
I do have some heal wounds. It's going to be 40 damage.
40?
40. F-O 40.
Did you forget how to spell 40?
I didn't want to go all the length of the way.
You didn't want to go 4-0?
Wait. How many dice did you roll?
I had to roll 88.
Holy moly. Okay.
It's an
holy shit.
88er. Okay.
Oh,
And I rolled at least 2 8s. So not too shabby.
Yeah, no, I have a total of 64. Fantastic.
Okay. So from the groups, you are going to destroy a great many of these Warforged.
on a dragon. I have to remind y'all, I'm on a dragon while I destroy them.
Rosetta the Dragon Rider.
Yes.
Mika for the
No!
subscription.
Thank you,
11 months.
Mika.
11 months.
Thank you.
Thank you very
More
much.
shots on gold, and we probably have all game. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, well, now I have to manually ungroup these fuckers. Okay. All right, so one from group one is going to disappear. No, that doesn't make sense.
They take 20 HP, 20 damage if they succeeded. That's it.
Yeah, it was just the one Titan that succeeded. I'm just yeah. So after this, that was amazing. You're up on the dragon. You loose this like incredible volley of arrows that just kind of like rained down on everybody. Though you do hear, what is this?
Sorry.
Like pins and needles in my back.
There's just like, nice shot.
Acupuncture.
And as I say sorry, I use a bonus action to vanish, in which it allows me to hide on my turn. Soul hide. And I can't be tracked by non-magic. So.
Wait, are you hiding in plain sight? Like
no, I'm hiding. I'm like going flat on the dragon, and from the way the dragon is, you can't see me anymore. I'm hiding behind its head or something.
Yeah, the wings just kind of go up a little bit behind you.
That's it. No.
Totally not suspicious.
Totally not suspicious, but I can do it. So why not?
Excellent.
And that's Amphibian.
Mm-hmm.
The eyes end.
No, this one didn't take damage. This one did though. Oh, Lee. Okay.
And the one on the roof still
The roof. Yes. This freaking one on the roof.
Because that's the one I'm kind of eyeing more. Because he's eyeing others.
Okay. After you, it is going to be the Warforged on or inside of Misha.
What?
They're going to attack you?
They could try?
They're just like all scrambling, attacking at the wind. But yeah, so 3 of them are going to attack. Do they have disadvantage or anything?
I'm trying to look at that. I have a lot of resistances, immunities. It does not say. So no.
Okay. And just for reference, their attacks count as magical slashing.
Magical. Okay, gotcha.
Your AC was
20.
20. Okay, so only one of them is going to.
Oh wait, no, but it goes down to 15 since I'm in air.
So you're gonna get hit by 2.
We'll see about that. I'm going to use a reaction.
Ooh, okay. So well, the first one is going to deal 16 points of slashing damage.
See, it's hit by an attack. I'm actually going to use my gift of the metallic dragon, protective wings. When you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to grant a +6 bonus to the target's AC. So I'm going to use it on myself.
Damn. Okay. So you're
21.
21. So yeah, only one would hit.
Okay.
In that case. So we'll say that one, the 16 damage, and then there won't be any other attack.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that is them. Then it is going to be D. He's going to continue fighting these Warforged in front of him, slamming them with his shields. Where's his dice? Where? Oh, these are his dice. Okay.
Sorry, did you say 16 or 17 damage?
16 damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's going to attack. Oh my god. All right, that's a crit fail on the first one. But that's a hit with the second. And he's going to deal... Okay, so he's going to take out another one, but that is effectively his turn. After which it is going to be the remaining Warforged on him that's going to attack him. And it misses before moving on to the eye stalks. So the one on the roof is, again, it's you see it kind of like builds up energy, and it almost like creates a connection with a lightning strike from the storm. And so like earlier when you heard the loud boom and the roof started smoking, there's like a huge line of lightning that strikes down onto the eye, and it kind of burns a larger hole into the ceiling. That is its turn. And then the one on top of the tower is going to fire off an eye ray. And it is going to fire it at...
Who's it going to be?
It's going to fire it at Rosetta.
Yeah, no worries. I kind of expected it by being so high up in the air.
Are you hidden from it where you are?
If it's gonna aim for her, does it also technically hit the draconic spirit?
So this is an eye ray. It's not like a lightning bolt or something like that.
Okay.
It is specifically targeting Rosetta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's Tara, right? Because she vanished on her turn. I just want to make sure.
I did hide.
Yeah.
You vanish. I thought you just like TP'd someplace.
No, I vanished. I used it as a bonus action.
Okay, so vanish makes you invisible, or you go into like the ethereal plane, or
I can use hide on my turn.
oh, it's hide.
Bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay, I see.
So you like roll
Did you
stealth.
roll?
You have to roll.
Did you?
I guess-
Yeah, you got
No,
to
I
roll.
wasn't. Okay.
Sorry, I completely missed that. My bad.
No worries. Where is?
Come on.
That's a non-nat 20.
Nice.
Very good. Very good. And let's see here. That's not the right dice. All right. So it cannot see you,
Wow! I did it.
and you're hiding on the dragon.
Yeah, I'm like laying very flat on it in such a way that
You're planking on the dirt.
I'm planking on the dragon, my dude.
Getting a workout in.
A little off to the side or something. Like that.
Core.
Okay, so the eye is going to fire off a ray. Nay. It
Nay?
wanted to target the person who shot all those arrows. Instead, it is going to just simply focus its attention on Yargo to drain him of his magic once more.
Oh no.
Ugh! And he
Leave her
drops
down.
back down to his knees. What is this? First I am shot in the back, and now I cannot move.
I'm sorry.
This poor man.
But Edmund, it is your turn.
Oh baby. Did Begonia go?
She did, but she is
did?
inside the lodge.
I'll call in and be like, "Oh, Begonia, did you find what you're looking for? We need help out here."
No, don't distract me. I'm focusing.
Okay. Get like really sweaty. Look around. I'll be like, okay. I'll call out to Ulbrich. I'll be like, are the giants not moving? Are there things around them?
Well, no, they're still not moving, and there are still things around them.
Okay, I think it's time. And I'll like pull out 2 of my gears, and I'll activate my glyphs. It doesn't say it's an action or anything. It just says it goes off when it's triggered.
Okay.
And if I use
Looks like the setup triggered for it, I think.
oh well, yeah, I put the glyphs on them. I didn't say what condition it was.
So, well, I'll just say that to activate it will be an action.
Will it be an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you know what? Fuck it. No, I'll activate them. I'll see them like glowing. I'll be like, and push down on the glyphs, and on the little gears I got, and they could activate a 3rd level spell that I put into them. But if I use the glyph at 4th level or higher, which I did at that time, I could put 2. So what I want to do is cast Thunder Wave from both the giants. But I think I'll kind of flavor it as like the glyphs and the gears twisting to like charge up a shot for them, like a big swing, and they'll swing out, and this wave of electricity hits everything in a 15-foot cone from them.
Yeah. So you don't
not
see
cone,
this
cube.
You don't see this, Edmund, but Alberic, who has a good view, and those on the roof, you notice that the wooden giants have been stationary this whole time. They shifted a little bit when Yargo was getting back up, but as soon as he got knocked back down, they seemed to become stationary again. And without any prompt from Yargo, there's like markings on them that sort of begin to glow, and they start to move, but they're moving with Edmund's magic, not Yargo's. And with the glyph, they are going to, just with enough movement, both strike out at the enemies before them with this shockwave.
Oh, beautiful. And all the enemies within a 15-foot cube have to do a con save of 18.
Very nice.
And if they fail, they take 48 lightning damage and are pushed 10 feet away from the giants.
What was the DC?
18 con.
18. Okay. All right. And before I start calculating all this, you're just, as they begin moving, Yargo is going to just weakly look up at them and go, my brothers. And he has a little glint, a little tear in his eye.
Oh no.
All right. So the Warforged. Let us see. That's a fail. That's a fail. That is a success. And then on the big ones, you said con.
Yes, sir.
I think these have pretty decent con. The one on the left fails, and then the one on the right succeeds.
Damn, son.
Is it half damage for success?
Yeah, and they're not pushed 10 feet away.
Okay, all right.
But the damage is for the giant on the left. It's only 10. Trash. And the giant on the right is only 8. Oh my god. Horrible rolls. 2, 2, 3, and a goddamn 1.
Okay. Well, this one is going to get knocked back 10 feet. Well, I guess 1, 2. The large one also failed, so 1, 2. I ruled that this one was in range, and then one of them passed. So he doesn't move, and that one doesn't move. Okay, so 8 damage for the second, 10 for the first.
Yep.
Okay.
And I guess I'll start. I guess I'll start like climbing. Actually, I'll move to go meet Albrecht. I'll move in his direction.
Okay.
I have 30.
Everyone's just leaving Misha to deal with her 3.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm there.
They can't hit her. Actually, you know what? I'll go up to join on the roof.
Rough.
Yeah. No. I'll continue. So on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing the last bit of calculations here. It's hard for my brain. That is a... Okay, yeah. Alrighty. And Edmund, where did you move? There you are. Okay. Sweet.
And that's me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. It is your dragonborn pal, Misha.
Misha.
Yo, let's fucking go. I shall do a multi-attack. So I get to make 2 slam attacks. One. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
Okay, so that one misses. And then okay. Whoa. 27.
27 hits.
Okay, so that one. Everyone, all those Warforges are going to take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right.
And for my bonus action, I shall toss some stones. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just like pick up some stones and you're like airy form and they kind of spin around, but the Warforged are all like moving around and dodging them.
Slippery little fellows.
Yeah, you do destroy one of them though.
Yay!
Which one would you like to destroy?
The bottom right.
Okay.
And now it shall be my Draconic Spirit's turn.
Oh yeah.
Scroll. Sorry, I had to like fucking entities. My Draconic Spirit, he shall fly up to that where the stalk has hit the roof.
Mhm.
The roof. Click. With Shira aboard too, she shall move herself after, and it's on fire, right?
Yeah, the roof is on fire.
Okay, and the lightning, the eye stalk is like right there.
Mhm.
Okay, so I would like to use a breath. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, no, I'll use a multi-attack. The dragon makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level, and it uses breath weapon. Can I choose to use breath weapon first?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. It shall use a cold breath weapon. I'm hoping it'll try to put out the fire too. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. DC?
Yeah, against your spell. Let's see. What's my spell save?
Oh, so like whatever you use for your spells on Misha.
Go to
Okay.
your spell page on top. It should be there.
Ooh, scroll.
Yeah, there should be like a few numbers. There should be the DC.
Modifier.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 19.
19. Okay, so it
Holy
fails.
shit.
Scroll. Bear with me. Cool. So yeah, a creature takes 2d6. 1, 2. So it takes 6 cold damage.
Okay.
I feel like it should be doing more than that.
It might. It's a spell, right?
I cast it at 6th level.
Yeah. Does the spell itself mention if it can be upcasted?
Not the breath weapon, no.
But like it doesn't mention anything about like the dragon itself becoming stronger.
Just use the higher level. But use the higher level wherever the spell's level appears in the stat block.
Oh.
Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, no, it does.
Okay.
No, okay, it's fine. Okay. And then for rend, my spell attack modifier to hit. Oh, okay, so does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. Reach 10 feet, 1 target, 1d6 plus 4 plus the spell's level piercing damage. What the fuck? Okay, it's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 plus. What does that mean? The spell's level.
So what spell slot did you use? 5th, 6th?
6.
So plus 6.
Plus 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 13.
13. All right.
And that ends its turn.
All right. Well, you're.
Just to make sure, you made like 3 rend attacks, right?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. You're right. It is equal to
Because you
half.
make the number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level. So if you did it at 6, you get 3 rend attacks.
Gotcha. Okay, so all those 19 hits, right? All those 19s hit.
Wait, no, you still have to roll. You just add your spell attack modifier to the roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the spell save DC is like the big number, like the 19, but then the spell attack modifier is usually like plus something.
Gotcha.
Probably.
Yeah, and you would just roll as if it's a regular attack, but you add that instead of a typical modifier. But after that first rend, this eye stalk is destroyed.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And so breathing this cold air, slashing at it, it completely disperses all the energy. And there's just like a big singed like hole halfway through the roof.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Very nice. And that was number... Okay. All right. Excellent. And so we'll just finish out this round before calling it a night. It is the remaining Titan. 2 rounds in 2.5 hours. Very cool. Very cool.
Damn.
All right. So this Titan is going to. He got knocked back. He's going to rush back in and attack the giant. Okay. After which. Okay. And so it's got like this huge demolition type like hammerhead arm that it swings down, and there's a bunch of splinters that go flying from the wooden giant as it crashes its arm on it. But at the end of the round, there are a few events that will happen. Okay, and you'll see it's still stormy, right? It's still raining. There's still thunder, and so at the start of this round, a few more Warforged will join the fight.
You little.
Bring it on.
I mean, you guys are doing well. Let me tell you. Okay, so they are going to pull themselves out from the ground, and they are going to begin swarming Yargo.
Poor guy.
And I want to place this onto the token layer. There we go. So over here. And there is another... Oh, yeah, thank you for the X over there. I will destroy this one over here. But you see, just as you destroy it, a bolt of lightning strikes from the cloud onto the roof, and a new eye stalk is formed.
Oh, you want to play this game, huh?
You bastard.
It's a main point. They need something there.
Whoever drew that X, go fuck yourself.
X marks the spot is all I see.
We know who it was. We know who.
Hey, who's drawing this? Why can't I destroy it? What the
It's
fuck?
gone. It's gone. Wow.
Oh, no. All right. Folks, thank you so much for watching. That has been this episode of the finale, which we will continue on Tuesday, if everyone's all right with that. We hadn't decided yet what we were going to do next week, so I think now we know.
Yay!
So if
All
everyone's
comes
all right
together.
with that, we will continue the battle until
Let's
it reaches
go.
its climax.
7 years. 7 years.
7 years.
7 years. 7 years. No.
Let's get a little bit of thoughts from you guys. How was it? How was it?
Leave it.
I'm having the time of my life.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The battle just started. What do you what do you want from us? It's been 2
Yeah.
rounds.
Literally
2 rounds,
just
half
started.
health. We'll see what happens. Round 3, I might be wiped. We'll
Dude,
see.
12 AC.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're in like a kind of a. There's a situation like I'm okay, and like I'll bring you back up. Like
There you go.
It's literally because of this
worried
pillar,
about it.
though. This one pillar is gonna be the death of Neslin. I can't help it. I can't use the line of sight diff, man.
So
The
curious how-
level of struggle is so like we're facing an army of people. We're like mowing them down, running ahead. We're facing 3 enemies.
4. Actually. No, 3. Yeah.
Well, we can double check.
Yeah.
4 if you
Yeah,
include
no,
Xanabin.
7 if you include Neslin's toes.
That's so crazy
No,
that in the timeline.
He has 3 toes.
Yeah.
It's also crazy that in the timeline
Makes
of
a lot
the
of
game, we only like fought for what, 12 seconds?
Okay,
Around.
okay.
12 seconds, 2.5 hours.
We're mowing. We're reducing the number of enemies, so we can maybe go more.
Oh my gosh. I don't like that perspective.
I'm sorry. It's just a fun in my head.
All right. Well, that's
Dude,
all
okay,
I
I
need to
attacked
hear.
once. I got paralyzed. I could have not if I.
One dynamic entry later.
Dynamic entry.
EXP.
EXP.
It's
You gotta
tradition.
wait. You gotta wait. Everyone will. Whoever survives will become level 21. Okay.
What an honor.
Clip that.
Get to become God.
Is that real?
All right. Let me
Thank you
sign
for
off
last
here.
minute hydration.
Oh,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Actually, I forgot to do that after a while. So math does to me. It just fries my brain. And basic math, like basic elementary math.
Well, yeah, me too. I was struggling with adding. Okay, 4 plus 3
Yeah, I-
plus 6. I'm counting on my fingers. Thank God I don't have a cam.
So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We'll tune in again on Tuesday. We'll pick this back up. You can find us on pretty much all of our socials. That includes Twitter, X, Facebook. You can find our VODs on YouTube. We've got a TikTok that we will begin updating starting next week again. Maybe the week after because this isn't finished yet. And of course, you can join us here on Twitch. And please join our Discord if you haven't already. We're trying to get it, a little bit more active, and it's always better for the notifications whenever we go live because Twitch sucks with that. And that's it for today. We're the Hexagon, and we're Hexagon.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night, everyone.
Neil.